We are roughly 2 years into this grand experiment of a single management team serving 2 commissions, and I couldn't be more proud of the results. It's really allowed us to do things that we couldn't have done individually as commissions. So we've come together under one team with a common purpose to serve Alberta wheat and barley farmers.
The Alberta Wheat Commission and Alberta Barley have a long history of collaborating together on policy issues. And we see this as a benefit to amplify our voice for policy advocacy and also to maximize our resources. And since the election, Alberta Wheat and Alberta Barley have built very strong relationships with the incoming government. Team Alberta together was one of the first stakeholder groups, if not the first, to meet with our new agricultural minister, Devin Durishan. Team Alberta work that we do together with Alberta Canola and Alberta Pulse growers also allows us to maximize resources and to continue to build on the successful model of working together on policy issues.
By representing both the Alberta Wheat Commission and the Alberta Barley Commission, our approach has been streamlined in working with our partners to ensure greater movement of grain. As farmers continue to grow more grain, we are committed to seeing new records set.
When Alberta Wheat Commission and Alberta Barley merged staff, we realized that we had extra capacity in the research department in terms of project management. This allowed us to convert a project management position into a producer-facing agronomy extension position. Having an agronomy extension position has long been a dream at our commissions.
Alberta Barley played a key role in restructuring the Barley Council of Canada. We led a process in conjunction with Manitoba and Saskatchewan provincial commissions in developing a value-based membership funding model that creates value from the producers to the end-use customer.
We have a team behind us that can react quickly to put out information or to solve problems or to advocate on behalf of farmers on a particular issue. For example, this year we've had a significant issue with falling number in wheat, and immediately our teams in markets, research, grower relations and communications came together, got information out to producers in a special edition of The Growing Point, and that really is a testament to how we've been able to develop the model.
This year, the Alberta Barley Commission worked with our national partners to create the Made in Canada Tour. This tour allowed farmers from the Red Deer area to directly promote new malt varieties to maltsters, grain buyers, and brewers from across North America. As part of our efforts to promote increased wheat consumption in our export markets, the Alberta Wheat Commission supported training for millers and bakers in South America. In order to continue successfully marketing Canadian wheat, we're not only going to need to know our markets, we're also going to need to know our competitors. As the global market for wheat changes, we will need to continue to ensure that Canadian wheat is pulling the maximum value for farmers.
It was always the intention of the Prairie Wheat and Barley Commissions to take over the responsibility of the core breeding agreements when the WCD ended. We are currently in negotiation with all of the public breeding institutions across Western Canada, and as of January 2020, we will sign our first agreement. The core breeding agreements are important agreements to Western Canada producers. They'll not only increase our research contributions significantly, but they'll also go towards supporting human resource capacity in breeding and variety development across Canada.
I'm extremely proud of the fact that we have multiple communication channels that we're able to offer information to farmers, whether it be the Grain Exchange newsletter, Grains West magazine, now the Growing Point newsletter, plus our increasing social media and our existing conventional media presence. That's been a great benefit. I mean, essentially it allows us to take the farmer voice out into the public domain, and I think that's one of the strengths of our organization.
The management integration offered us the opportunity to combine resources and ramp up what we were offering in the kids' education realm. And so at the Calgary Stampede, we unveiled a brand new augmented reality experience. The new booth has kids holding up iPads that have videos and images and games that pop up at them. And I think ultimately it's been rewarding for us to be there and to provide that farm-to-table process in that fun, educational way.
Our magazine about grain farming in Alberta, Grains West, had another great year. We put out 4 print issues. We did a bunch of online-only stories for our website, and we engaged with a bunch of our readers through social media. The new Grains West podcast, it launched this past spring. We talked to farmers and industry professionals all about a wide range of topics. We talked farmer mental health and about new malting varieties, getting them to market and what that could mean for the craft and commercial beer industries.
During the federal election, Team Alberta launched our website, and now it houses all of our key federal and provincial policy issues and is a good resource for information on any current issues.
Our extension program revolves around providing agronomic information to farmers so that they can improve their production and their marketing of their crops. In addition, the extension program provides information to growers about commission-funded research projects. Alberta Barley presented the Field Crop Development Centre tour in Lacombe, which provided growers the opportunity to see new varieties and learn about agronomic advances. This year, we held Wheatstock in Peace Country to provide agronomic information and to provide answers to any questions that arose.
We are looking forward to our second annual Prairie Cereal Summit. The Prairie Cereal Summit is going to be held on December 11th and 12th at the Banff Springs Hotel. Last year was the first time that we brought Alberta wheat into the fold to what was traditionally an Alberta barley event. And I think when we started working together, what we saw was more registrations than ever before. We saw more sponsorship dollars coming in, and ultimately I think we were able to provide better value.
We're able to develop and implement a management integration model which creates value and cost savings for producers by reinvesting those funds into initiatives that creates value for research, market development, and policy development initiatives. It was our first full year of operations where we had a successful year in a shared capacity for both commissions. Throughout the year, we made sure that we were in compliance while meeting these strategic operational objectives.
Our hard work is paying off. Over the last year, we've seen a record movement of over 54 million metric tons of grain.
In terms of what we're able to do now, we have more resources. We work in teams and we work across areas of responsibility. So the research team works closely with the policy team, and the policy team works closely with the communications team. What's happened with the integration of the management teams is it creates synergies. That's what's really impressed me in terms of how we've been able to come together, and all at a reduced cost to the Alberta farmer.